Have you ever been so angry that you felt like you might lose control? There are many things that happen every day that make us understandably angry. Injustices, incompetence, rude and insensitive people, life and death situations over which we have no control are everywhere. No wonder we're angry. Our anger is justified. But what we do with that anger may not be. How can we control ourselves when others do not? Believe it or not, there is a good side to anger. Anger is energy. Depression is a lack of energy. If there's energy, we have the option to use it in a productive way. Of course, that's darn near impossible when you're seething with rage. When we're angry, it's hard to think straight. Anger results from caring too much. If we didn't care so much, we wouldn't be angry. It's because things matter so deeply to us that we lose our temper. Caring too much and having lots of energy are clues as to how we can better use and manage our emotions. Emotions sit in the south. To battle problems with our emotions, we spin the wheel and look to the opposite direction. Wisdom and intent sit in the north. When we're angry, we're off balance. We've placed too much energy in the south, the direction of our emotions. If what's ticked us off has to do with the physical world, things like money, our body, our job, and so forth, we're also placing too much focus in the West. We need to spend more time thinking about the East and the North. The answers to solving our problems will usually lie in the North. Wisdom. Imagine you have a square board balancing on the palm of your hand. In the southern corner, emotions, is a big, heavy rock. It takes a lot of energy to keep this board steady when it's off balance like this. You'll need to place another rock in the opposite direction to bring things back into balance. You need to put more energy and thought into the north, wisdom and intent. Use your mind to think. Is it your intent to spend time and energy on this right now? Or are there better things you could do with your day? There are two main things you can do immediately to diffuse your rage. First of all, take a step back, disengage, walk away if you're able. Get out of the situation as best you can. This doesn't mean you can't come back to it later when your thinking is clearer, but if you can find a way to distract yourself, look at the bigger picture. Tell yourself it really doesn't matter as much as you think it does. You'll be better off for it physically and emotionally. Let's take a moment to look at the physical ramifications of anger. When we first get angry, our pituitary gland sends ACTH through the bloodstream. When it reaches the adrenal glands above the kidneys, they begin to produce cortisol. Cortisol is the fight or flight hormone. It developed as a way to protect our ancestors against danger. It raises the blood pressure and gives us the energy to run to safety or to fight for our life. This is why we can feel like our life is threatened when we get angry. It's hormonal. All of our emotions are caused by hormones. Cortisol not only raises our heart rate and blood pressure, it can cause weight gain, headache, and make us more prone to getting even angrier. It's a snowball effect. More cortisol leads to more problems, both mentally and physically. There are several things we can do to lower our cortisol both immediately and in the long term. As I said, walk away. Try not to care about whatever it is that's ticked you off. Now, I know this is not easy, so the next best thing is to distract yourself. If you can, get out in nature, away from concrete and pavement. The Earth has a natural frequency. It's called the Schumann resonance, and it vibrates at about 7.8 hertz. When we get close to the Earth, our bodies naturally align with this frequency. Buildings and roads interfere with this connection, and that's why we feel better when we're out in nature. Our bodies are vibrating in harmony with the Earth. This improves our memory, ability to learn, and our tolerance to stress, both physically and mentally. It rejuvenates our body and quite literally grounds us. The change in scenery and frequency will take your mind away from what's made you angry. When we walk away from a problem for a while, we usually find better solutions when we come back to it. It gives us a different perspective. Our mind is refreshed and not clouded by frustrations. Our body has had a chance to reduce the cortisol, and our thinking is clearer. Thank you for watching. I have a few more tips on anger management, and I'll be sharing those in future videos. Please subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be notified when they come out. Thank you.